Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. A video exploring Minecraft's broken script mod. Now, just look at this menu screen. Instantly we are haunted by this dark silhouetted figure. This weird corrupted sketchy geometry in the background, and the horrific ominous splash text, "We can hear you." If that's not unnerving, I don't know what is. This is a mod that holds a very bizarre history. It was actually taken down on some mod sites like Modrinth, because previously it could do things such as shut down your computer. It doesn't do that anymore. However, it is still incredibly unnerving nonetheless. Now, I was inspired to make an episode on this from the librarian, so do consider checking him out if you're interested. But now let's create a new world, I guess. Game mode, go away. This place is not for you. Huh. Well, we'll deal with it, no problem. Allow command I'm gonna turn on in case we need to mess with some of the config settings. Now, what should we name it? How about a little homage to a particular web series? Also seems a bit fitting for the unnerving feeling we might get playing this, and how brave we seem to be acting about it. Well, here we go. As this world loads in, we will be experiencing this mod. Now this is strange, we've got like a square aspect ratio and a heavy VHS filter going on here. Huh. How eerie is this? Almost like that found footage vibe and aesthetic to this whole place. Nonetheless, I mean, things look decently normal. These are some massive ravines though that we're finding here. There was a bit of a cave there as well. Huh. But the sun is completely blacked out. No more lovely warm glow from that. Okay, I've gone ahead and disabled the VHS filter because I think it doesn't really look too good, especially for video. But let's start how you would imagine a normal Let's Play to start and chop down a tree. Huh. Just can't help but wonder how this is going to evolve from normality and mundane feelings to whatever this mod is going to present to us. Now, it's weird, isn't it? Anytime you start a Minecraft Let's Play, I feel like you've always got a bit of that uncanny feeling in the back of your head. I made a video about it on my channel quite a while ago now, about how old Minecraft used to be really creepy. And I think some of that, or most of that actually, is still relevant today. Just the unsettling feeling of an empty world that is for you to build something in, to really customize and make your own. And the fact that if you never really get up and do anything, the world's gonna stay the same. It's gonna stay empty until you change that. And you always feel like from a distance, from one of your builds, from behind the windows, something's gonna be staring back at you. That loneliness just plays tricks on you in unbelievable ways. I mean, Minecraft has such a weird dynamic between multiplayer and single player, where the solo experience is haunting and dreadfully silent, whereas the multiplayer experience is fun, engaging, and the complete opposite. But we seem to be doing pretty okay here. We've got our pickaxe and our axe going. And tell you what, since we're playing this like a good old Let's Play, let's make a sword as well, even though it's not too necessary in the modern versions. Some water here. And I'm seeing a subtle glow from this direction. Oh, it's one of these glow lichen. Cool. But we have found coal, which is very handy, and it's gonna be great for our early game here. And I'm realizing it's gotten dark already. I don't think that's normal. I can almost swear nighttime has fallen much quicker. Or maybe, wait, I might just be mistaken. It might just be because the cave was dark. I don't think it's nighttime yet. No, it's midday. Huh. Nonetheless, it really feels like the day is moving much quicker than I was expecting. Might just be paranoia though. That's another thing with mods like these, is how do you distinguish the tricks of your mind from the features that the mod is actually trying to portray and bring to the table. Alright, if I can get all these sheep here, we might be good to go for a bed as well. So this is a pretty great start. Of course, that's assuming a bed is going to be of any use in a mod like this, which I'm not sure. Last time I played that VHS horror mod pack on the channel, you couldn't even make a bed. Well, actually you could, but you couldn't sleep in it. Well, let's get all these sheep. I guess some of these oak logs here, because I just personally prefer the way oak looks compared to acacia. But we might want to consider heading over to that area there. Maybe we can find a village? I wonder if that's gonna have anything interesting. That's weird, I can hear a zombie. And it sounds very nearby. I assume it's underground, right below me? Yeah, it looks like there might be a cave right beneath us here. Huh. Well, that's good. I don't want to go too far away from this acacia biome here, because there's a massive ravine there, which could come in super handy very soon. Any surface level iron I can spot? Oh my god! Oh my god! What just happened? I am not sure what that was about. Something just attacked me and I couldn't see it whatsoever. Let's just go kill some more cows, get some more food. God, that absolutely shook me. Perhaps that's how the cows feel when I brutally slaughter them out of nowhere. Well, man's gonna eat. Just the expanse of the modern Minecraft world after the terrain generation updates. It's just, it's almost a bit scary with the verticality of everything. A lot of times I'm playing Garry's Mod maps in VR or exploring other games in VR, I'll end up forgetting just the aspect of verticality and looking up, in simple terms. Because you don't know what you're missing right above or below you sometimes. And in Minecraft, with these tall mountains and deep caves that they've added now, I don't know. Makes you wonder what's hiding in plain sight. And that's exaggerated by this mod, isn't it? Also, I'm realizing when I refer to the new terrain generation, that was, in fact, about 7 years ago. God. I guess that's another aspect of the horror that comes with something like this, is nostalgia. That's another thing I talked about in my video, is we're also nostalgic for this game, and seeing these familiar textures and this familiar landscape But with that threat of an actual entity present out there, I mean, we've all heard of Herobrine, we've all heard of those creepypastas and whatnot, but it's a weird feeling to know that something like this could actually be here in this world with a mod like this. Is that a jungle biome? Wow, we've got a good selection of biomes going on. And look, another massive cave-like system there. I can even spot some iron. Some melons down there. I mean, this is probably just something else that my mind is playing tricks on me with, but I swear mobs seem so much more stationary. Like, those sheep are just not moving whatsoever, and every single mob I've come across seems to have been really, really stationary. Not mobile whatsoever. Don't know if maybe I'm on... What's that? What's going on? Why is it so foggy? Why is it so foggy? I can hardly see in the distance. Okay, I hear a skeleton in there. Let's get out of there. What is going on? We're starting to experience things very quickly now. I'm not sure I want to be this high up on a mountain right now. Let's try going down a little bit. Did I hear something? I swear I heard like a beep. Okay, this is getting very nerve-wracking. The fog. Okay, tell you what, we're gonna have to build something and hide. You think it's worth just... I don't know, hold up, I have an idea. We're gonna do something like this. Oh god, I'm gonna need more cobblestone. We can get some here. There we go. And let's just cramp ourselves into a tiny space here. Just for the night. And we have some sort of shelter above our head. Right there. There we go. Tell you what, this is kind of cozy. Let's get this going. I'm just gonna make this roof out of slabs real quick. We really can't afford anything fancy right now, we just gotta hide. Let's make a door. And... oh god, this is not very great. There we go. Make some torches. That should do. And there we go. We're kind of blocked in here. This is good. I feel a little bit safer. Let's see if we can make a bed. There we go. Let's also make a furnace. We can get our food cooking, which we've got a lot of. That's great. And let's get you going. Lovely. Bed. Go to sleep. The crackling of that furnace. And there it is. The sunrise. Albeit the sun is way more depressing than we're used to. And that is our first day in this terrific, terrific place. I mean, already we have seen some very anomalous behavior. Stuff that we know is not normal. Not irregular. My screen's black. I can't see anything. What just happened? Oh, it's gone again. Now... oh my god. It's happening repeatedly. Now, I'm not sure if this is a problem with my monitor or something, because I've had this happen before in other games. So it might just be my monitor playing up. I guess the recording might be able to show that. But I don't know. The screen just went black like a few times there in quick succession, and now it's fine. But there we go. That's our little house. Let me try to save the coordinates here in case we end up losing this place. There we go. That should be good. And let's see if we can find a quick little cave or something, just something to get iron. Okay, God, the fog is still not gone away. Not sure if there's anything I can do about that. This is a dead end. I'm basically out of coal, so I can't have much more torches right now. Anything down here? God, it's so dark. I can hardly see anything. Nope, nothing. Okay, it's like that moment in Gary's Mod Maps where you run down a long hallway. Long dark hallway and... Null joined the game. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god, I can press tab to view Null. Okay. Now, if you're unaware, Null is an absolute classic in Minecraft creepypasta and old Minecraft horror videos. Just a completely blacked out figure that haunts people's worlds, similar to Herobrine. And now he's apparently in our game. I can't help but feel that he might be standing somewhere far in the distance staring at me. Which is even more concerning, because Null for me is a familiar face. Or I guess a lack of face. Because I grew up watching Null. Null and Entity 303 were probably some of my favorites at the time. Among the creepypastas. Of course, Herobrine was a classic. Well, once again we roam the quiet Minecraft world. While Null is still present in our world. And if he just joined, I wonder if it would be more likely for us to find him back at the spawn point. Just in a similar fashion as to if a new player was to join the world, it'd probably be at the world spawn point. I wonder if there's gonna be any aspect or any truth to that when it comes to this mod. Well, that's assuming we even want to find Null, which I'm not sure we do. Well, what I am glad to find is another ravine here. Let's see if we can safely make our way down. I just had a gut-wrenching feeling that some figure would approach from behind me and push me into the ravine down there. Fortunate that did not happen. Is there any convenient way for me to get... What's that? I think it's just a dark corner. God, my mind is really not leaving me alone here. Okay, can we figure out... Oh, there's an armadillo. It's one of the new mobs that I have absolutely no clue what they were used for. But it's the first time I've ever seen one. It drops some of these cues, doesn't it? Yeah. Hi there. Not sure if I can do anything with you at the moment, but... Cool find. Null is still present. Well... How do we get down? Something like this. Get that cobblestone out. Down here. And right there. And that should be good. Huh. Look at this though. This is a gold mine we've just found here. More like a coal mine, but nonetheless very convenient and handy for the early start to this, for the early stages of this mod. You know, one thing I think was pretty good about the old version of this game was the claustrophobic feeling of the old caves. Those noodle caves, the way they were just cramped and they would go on into loops and long twisted tunnels. And it was just a weird choking feeling that you would get when you would spend an hour or two in those caves trying to find some valuables. It was always very haunting in a way. Those cave ambient noises. I remember as a kid, that was one thing that absolutely used to freak me out. I would never go in a cave alone. I remember me and my cousin would play together and... Oh, there's a creeper. And I'd always have him lead the way down the caves. because I was way too scared to go through them alone. But oh, help! What? What was that? I closed it immediately because it caught me so off guard. That said help. Oh god, I should have downloaded that dynamic lights mod. I can't use my torch in my offhand. Well, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. There's another creeper there. God, that help text was a bit ominous, wasn't it? Makes you wonder if that was Null sending us a message for help. Well, I'm not sure what that would mean. Well, more coal. That's one thing we can contribute to some sort of consistency. Oh, it's not mine or torch. Remember, there used to be these mods back in the day where your torch would go out eventually if you placed them. Then you'd have to relight them using flint and steel and whatnot. I'm just thinking that could be pretty creepy in this mod. I think this is maybe one of the best stages of the Minecraft progression. When you're right in these early days, struggling to even get enough food. You're not even in the Iron Age yet, essentially. You're still just chopping trees regularly and dealing with monsters and just trying to sort of survive a few nights with ease. And then of course that just becomes so much easier as you go on and you get armor and tools and weapons and... I mean, the simplest mobs no longer scary at that point, and that was another thing I absolutely loved about Minecraft Beta is mobs are scary and dangerous at all times, because the progression is so weak. At any point, your armor is not going to be that strong, your tools are going to break because there's no enchantments, and you're going to be left vulnerable again. And nighttime used to be so much darker. It would be completely dark and pitch black outside, and god, that choking feeling of mobs around you and other entities around you was just so prominent back in those older versions. If you're not aware, this channel actually started with me playing Minecraft Beta. It was a fun little Let's Play I had going, and that was a great point for me, honestly, a breath of fresh air when I switched to Beta, and I found it so much fun. Just stripping Minecraft down back to its roots, the core gameplay that Beta offered, and just the unnerving experience it offered. Yeah, I do miss that time, but eventually I kind of ran out of things to do in the Beta versions, because obviously you're a lot more limited. But I guess the beauty of that limitation is the creativity that comes with it, or that it requires. But, well, let's see what else this cave has to offer. No iron. It's a little inconvenient, but nonetheless, we found some good stuff. Lots and lots of coal. That should come in handy for a while. I don't think we're gonna need much coal for a long, long time now. I hear footsteps. Oh my god, it's a creeper. Oh my god. That scared me so bad. I could just hear something slowly approaching with no idea of what it was going to be. I gotta get out of here. Let me use slabs real quick. Let's go back to our home. I can see the glow of it in the distance there. Lots of zombies around, skeletons, spiders. Again, I can't help but feel that all the mobs are so stationary. Stuck in place almost, perhaps horrified by the presence of some entity that I can't detect. Maybe Null is more harm to them than it is to me. Huh. Let's go to bed. And there we are. Oh my god! What's going on? What's going on? The sounds are gone. At least my furnace sound is gone. And it's back. Okay. Not sure what that was. But it freaked me out real bad. Let me just put some of my stuff away. I don't think we need all of this. Yeah, not sure what that was. You know what? Let's make ourselves a helmet. A bit of extra protection. Against what? I'm not sure. But... Huh. Do not know what made that sound there. It even stabbed my screen onto like my bed or something. God. Nothing's immediately jumping out at me. I haven't seen any single entity that is abnormal yet. All I've seen are weird anomalies, such as audio anomalies and weird glitchy anomalies, as well as that fog thing that happened. Not much else. So the mod is definitely taking it quite slow, which is incredible because it's that classic idea of creepy and comfy that the librarian mentions a lot on his channel, where some of these mods or these games will get you adjusted to the mundane nature of everything. They'll start off very slow and cozy and then eventually ramp things up. And then you start going from the comfy aspects to the creepy aspects. And a lot of times those two sides of the spectrum are very closely connected. How the comfy evolves into the creepy and the creepy evolves into the comfy. It's almost like a smooth transition, sometimes occurring simultaneously. I guess it is why we love horror so much, is because something about horror seems to comfort us. Seems to be enjoyable. The thrill of getting scared. Alright, I guess let's head back towards the direction of our little hidey hole. Which, speaking of, maybe we should start working on a proper house. I know there's more I can explore down in this ravine here, but I am kind of a bit more attracted towards the idea of building a house right now. Is that a brown sheep? Yeah, that's cool. I would shear it if I had shears, but I don't. I guess we'll just leave it for now. But... what's down here? Another little cave pocket. Oh, this one seems to be somewhat extensive. Any iron? Oh, another creeper. We've seen a lot of you. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Very, very dark. Some slight glow in the distance there. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, another creeper. Huh. Not sure if this is a normal amount of creepers here. Come on. There we go. I do have to keep pressing tab every once in a while. Keep an eye on null there. Which is... I mean, that's so odd to think about, because... Remember, this is a single-player world. This has got nothing to do with multiplayer. But we've still got null in here. Oh, another creeper, my god. Huh. Might want to start using my axe so I can crit them out quicker. Oh my god, there's another one. I swear something's up with these caves here. There we go. Let's try to get some more coal going. Now I'm starting to think I should have brought more coal on me. That's okay though, there's quite a bit around here. Every time I stop talking, I'm reminded of that splash text. Where apparently it can hear me talk. I know it's probably not true, but it is a bit unnerving thinking this mod used to be able to control your PC to an extent at some point. Shut it down. Hope it's not a malware still. Alright, oh my god, there's two of them. Oh boy. We're dealing with these creepers. If I had a shield, this would have been so much more convenient. Oh my god, there's a- oh no. Oh, this is not good. Alright. I was able to kill that one. Perfect. There we go. My god. Can catch a break with these creepers. Oh, and skeleton. Get a hit and run. I swear that guy was moving really quickly there. Did you see that? That's one quick skeleton. Anything down here? Still no iron, my god. Oh, that's gravel. I'm gonna be careful with my torches here. Don't want the whole thing to collapse on me. And no iron. Well, we'll keep looking for it. Is that's iron? Let's go. Okay, finally found some iron. That's great. Let's not have the creeper blow it up now. Alright. Also can't help but notice it's been a while since we've had anything too strange happen. No bizarre anomalies for a while now. It's only 2 bits of iron, that's fine though. We can at least make a shield. Which goes a long way now. In the early stages of Minecraft. Oh, there's more iron there, good. Here we go. Lovely, we are starting to get a bit wealthy here. It's just a few pieces of iron, but it's a start. You know what? I think I should start getting out of here now. Let's just quickly check this area out. Yeah, not much here. Let's go back out now. Try to get back to our little humble abode, which we can hopefully upgrade in the morning. And yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's see if we can get back to the acacia biome at least. And then find our way from there. For some reason the nighttime just really freaks me out. I feel the most vulnerable. There's so many mobs. And that's just the irregular thing to be concerned about. Still don't know what Null's gonna do to us. Hopefully he leaves us alone. There's our house right there. There's also an Enderman. Try not to look at it. Well, let's go back. Not gonna lie, the Enderman for a second did look like Null's dark silhouette to me. Here we are. Hopefully nothing weird happens this time when we sleep. Look at that, we've got an arrow stuck in our right arm! There goes my house. There goes my house. There goes my freaking house. Well, I know it was in dire need of an upgrade, but not in this manner. Okay, we just gotta get something going now. Let's just do something. God, I am so freaked out right now. God, this is even worse than the last house. Go get the door down. At least we got all our stuff back. I guess that's good. Should I even attempt to sleep? Something weird seems to happen every time I go to bed. Except this time. We seem to be okay. God, I lost my furnace as well. I wonder if maybe it's still out there? Oh, Enderman, let's not look at you. I didn't accidentally... No, I didn't. Okay. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Okay. Well, there's some iron here I want to try to grab. Oh! Null's still lurking somewhere. God. Now this is really starting to get nerve-wracking. There's the Enderman. Let's just walk away from here. God. That freak... Oh my god, there's so many Endermen. That freaked me out so bad though, just the way that entire house just vanished in an instant into thin air. Definitely was not expecting that to happen. Hi, skeleton. Another Enderman. Definitely doesn't feel normal to me anymore. They're everywhere. Now, I don't know. I don't know anymore if it's even worth making a house now that I think about it, because it might just get destroyed at any point. Yeah, really not sure about that anymore. God, there's still some weird glitched out blocks from that destruction of my house. Well, I guess let's try to explore around a bit more then. There have been other mods that have been really popular in the Minecraft scene, and they've sort of become very mainstream since their inception. Stuff like From the Fog, for example. But something about this mod just seems so different to me. It seems so much more... It seems so much more horrific in an unintentional manner. I guess that also stems from the broken script, the name of the mod. Where as if... Oh no, I'm stuck in some... Oh no, I'm stuck in powder snow here. Where... Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. I'm not sure how to get out of this. Oh boy, it's taking us deeper and deeper. I gotta get out. Come on, get me out. Please? Okay, there we go. Just be careful not to step on this again. But what I was saying is, it's almost like derived from that name itself. Broken script. Oh my god. I'm scaring myself right now. Where maybe... the horror in this mod is just a byproduct of a corrupted, modified version of the source code of the game, where the game is almost devolved into... What is that sound? Some terrific version? I don't like it. Where the game has evolved into some weird version of the normal game, I am concerned. I'm gonna have to navigate around this powdered snow. This is really inconvenient. There we go, we can step on this. I gotta say, I love how things have been slowly ramping up so far. It started off very normal, nothing too crazy. Some weird sounds at the beginning where I took damage, and then just a few more weird sounds, that weird pop-up saying help. Those trees are on fire. And then all of a sudden my entire house vanishing. What's going on there? I think it's just a lava pool. I saw it from the top of the mountain, but definitely a bit unnerving with this mod. Let's try to make my way there. Yeah. This whole area is just on fire from that lava pool. Or at least that's what I assume. Wow. Isn't this a bit creepy? The way you can almost predict that this forest is just going to be completely engulfed in flames eventually. Almost makes you wonder if that's maybe almost an analogy to what we can expect to happen with our world. And there's a help text again. Help? I think I did hear somewhere that you can chat with Null? Or talk to him or something in some way? Although I'm really not sure how that works. I haven't looked into it, but... I think there's something like that. Null? See if I can provoke him into saying something. Oh! Oh my god! I just got disconnected and kicked out from that world. And god, look at this weird creepy figure on our screen here. Okay, let's try to log back in. Let's see what happens. God, it ended up killing us. Wait. Null is still there though, despite having killed us. We're gonna lose all of our stuff if I don't get there quick. Which way did I go? I think I went up here. We're gonna have to try to make our way back. God, how weird was that? I think something popped up in chat right before, yeah, I got kicked out of the world there. God, okay. We're definitely starting to get more intense here. Null is beginning his shenanigans, isn't he? Alright, where did I die? Should have been around here somewhere. I hope it dropped my stuff so I can pick it up. Hope it just didn't make it all disappear. Imagine if Null comes in and takes all your stuff after killing you. I'm starting to fear that might be true, because I do not see any of my items around. Pretty sure this is almost exactly where I died, right here. But I don't see any of my stuff. I'm wondering if we're maybe gonna have to start keeping our stuff. Oh wait, never mind, found it. Okay, here we go. Great, okay. Lovely, there's all my stuff. Where's my axe? Oh my god! He's not done yet. He is not done yet. Hi, doggy. Maybe these dogs can help us out here? Bit of extra protection? God. Well, I think we should start heading back to base. My axe is not that important. Again, just make me wonder if there's some sort of triggers. Last time I wrote his name in chat when that Did you see that? There was a black rectangle on my hotbar there. God, things are ramping up very quick. I'm gonna get out of here. I wonder if there is some sort of relation with the biome or whatnot that you're in. And that affecting the events. I'm not sure. See if we can get some more beef here. Again, I still feel watched from a distance. There's the dark shadows of my house where the hill once used to be. I swear I heard like footsteps or quick shuffling in the background. But I think my mind is definitely playing tricks on me in that sense. Got a bit spooked by the presence of the grass block. I think it's the Enderman that might have placed it. What? What? Oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? What is that music? I can sleep. Did it just turn nighttime out of nowhere? God, what's the music about? I was staring at the sky because look at the way those clouds are just sort of fading out. And then that happened. The music still goes on. Wow. Doesn't that tune capture the relaxing aspect and then it cuts off instantly, sending us straight back to the horror. God, that is incredible. The music itself is sort of portraying that creepy, comfy aspect. Well, we have iron. Let's make ourselves a shield. There we go. Perfect. And what happened to my helmet? Well, we'll just make another one. And what else can we make? Probably a pickaxe would be handy. There we go. And maybe we can make ourselves some leggings. Yeah, just a bit more armor to keep us going. Start cooking some of you. Oh, that should be in the furnace. And that's pretty good. Pretty solid. Let's see if we can get a chest going, because the last time ours got destroyed. Again, I really want to move out of this tiny shack here, but I'm worried it's just going to be destroyed no matter what, at some point. There we go. Now we are equipped with much better gear. Let's maybe try interacting with him in chat again with Null. Null? Pretty sure that's what I wrote last time when I got kicked. Also, I remember... So I think I was going through the mods Discord server and I found somebody saying that apparently if you cuss at Null, you can trigger something. Now, I'm not sure if I even read that properly, it's just what I'm remembering off the top of my head. Now, I'm not going to cuss, but... maybe we can provoke him a little bit? It doesn't look like that's making him mad enough. God. Well, clearly Null has some pretty good patience. Okay, what I'm thinking is we can maybe get a farm going. Even though I really don't need it, I've got plenty of food. It should still be something fun to spend the time. Although I'm realizing I've been stupid and used all my iron for armor instead of making a bucket. Which would have been very handy. So instead, maybe let's quickly go mining for a little bit. So last time I went in that direction, let's try going a different direction this time. What about this way? Just absolutely spooked by the fact that Null just remains in tab at all times. You know that he's somewhere in the world present, but you just don't know where exactly. And then occasionally he seems to mess with you. Well, this looks like a good place to head down. Jump in. Here we are. Iron, perfect. Let's get you. Just a single piece though. It's like when we're not being spooked by the weird anomalies, we're just left with Minecraft's silence and inherent creepiness. Just the absence of any stimulus is about as creepy as anything else. Do I have any blocks on me? Oh god, I don't want to use any of these. Just mine our way out of here. This goes down. Anything of value down there? I guess we'll take a look. Oh god. These cave openings. Okay, there's some iron there. Let's see if we can try to grab that. Right up here. You gotta remember how... I mean, take note how this mod... It's the fog again. What's going on? I was saying, take note how this mod is still not thrown any observable entity at us. And that still remains true, although with that haunting noise there that makes me wonder if maybe I am supposed to spot something hiding in the fog and I just keep missing it. And that makes it even more horrific. Even the moves of that cow are making me really nervous. There's the fog again. I love how that fog keeps reminding me of the beta versions again. Very similar how you can toggle the fog in those versions. In fact, when it happened the first time in this mod, you might not have noticed, but I actually pressed the F key on my keyboard because that is how you toggle the fog in beta. And my muscle memory just kicked in trying to do the same and turn it off. Obviously, this is not beta and I am not intentionally getting the fog on. Also, I have kind of lost track of which way I came from. That's another problem. The fog's gonna make it really hard to backtrack and make my way back where I came from. We might have to start using the coordinates here, because I'm really not sure which way I'm supposed to go to get back. The sun seems to be past the midday point. Little concerning. I do want to head back. If things go too bad, I guess I can just make myself another bed. God, what is that? I was turning around rapidly trying to spot something with my eyes, but I just couldn't. I keep feeling like I'm missing something and not staring at... What was that? What was that? God, my eyes drifted away the second that thing popped up above the iron ore there. I'm not sure what that was. I was so preoccupied with that previous noise there that I just completely looked away when that particle came on. Now this place looks so different. I don't think this is the area I came from. Wait, the fog just cleared up. This is the area I came from, I think. I remember this landscape in the distance. Okay, hold up. We might- oh, there it is. There's my house. Okay. Lovely. Let's try to make our way back. Null is still present. I feel like I needed to... oh wow, that was a good clutch. I had that sudden sort of urge there to go into F5 and make sure nothing was behind me, because I'm realizing this whole time I haven't really focused much behind me. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna go in the house. God. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna scream in a weird manner and go back to bed. And our house survives another night without getting blown up. How nice is that? What is that? Do you see that? It's like Null, but his colors are inverted. What's going on there? This is the first time we've seen an actual physical entity. Hi? Again, it's Null, but white instead of completely dark. Just standing there ominously. Hello? What happens if we approach him? Oh my god! That was not fun. What is that? God, we're just finding stuff on top of stuff. What? It's like a glass column with redstone torches. God, that static. That gut-wrenching noise that made. That's the first time we've seen something physically present. I swear I just heard something in my left ear. God, that made me turn in real life. Huh. Here's a glass pillar with redstone torches. What could this be? Is that... What is this? Oh, okay, it's just the side of a cliff. God. Getting distracted. Let's go back to the glass column. No weird noise yet. That's good. What are you? What happens if I try to break you? Seemingly not much. I just get some free redstone torches? I mean, I ain't complaining. Is this free loot? Not sure. Well, we've got some redstone torches now. I'm not really in the mood of doing redstone at this point, but I guess if I ever need to make a piston door, we've got the materials now. At least one component. But that noise scared me so bad. I literally have sweat running down my arm. Well, hopefully that does not happen again. Let's get this iron out. What do I want to make? I want to make a bucket. And some more armor. There we go. Some boots. And a helmet. And we should have full iron armor. Look at that. We are very well geared up. Not sure if that'll be of much help though. Let's see if we can get a farm going. Again, it's not really too useful right now, but it's gonna be nice to have some wheat. Never know when you need it in the future, maybe. Let's try to get 2 buckets of water back so we can make an infinite water source. Right, here we are. I have to keep looking around ever since that entity popped up. Makes me worry it's gonna show up again. It wasn't friendly last time. I wonder how much worse it can get. Let's see if we can maybe find a body of water real quick. I hate just walking this far away from my little house. It's the only hidey hole I have. Right. Oh, sugarcane. That's nice. You know what? If we can get wheat going, and sugarcane going, and maybe a chicken farm, we might be able to have cakes in the future. That's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, we need something to keep us entertained, right? Something to get rid of the thought of whatever's present out here. The comfiness to counteract the creepiness. Maybe I just need an excuse to eat cake, but... Oh, here we go. There's an egg. Yeah, we might soon be able to get a cake going. This is really good. Huh. We have to set our little goals as we try to survive this hostile environment. Again, I just have that sudden urge to check behind me. Make sure nothing's running behind my back, trying to chase me down. Paranoia, paranoia, paranoia. The way these clouds keep phasing out as well is so unnatural and so weird. Let's get some of you going. For some reason, getting the achievement made me a bit worried that maybe that would trigger something. But it doesn't look like it. It's weird, I'm almost trying to figure out if there's any way in which my actions can affect whatever's gonna happen, what event's going to take place. It's kind of like that psychological phenomenon where even though something might be happening totally out of your control, if you're doing something alongside it, it makes you feel that you caused it. How many days has it been in here? I'm not sure where I can spot it. The F3 menu is so clunky. Day 6. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We spent 6 days in this horrific nightmare! God. It's like the simplest scare is thrown at me and it keeps getting me. And our house survives again. That's a good feeling. Good feeling for sure. Huh. Let's see if we can maybe talk to Null again. Null? What? What? No! It said the end is nigh and I got disconnected. Whoa! Wow, look at this. Wait, and it says Null up here as well. Huh. Seems like maybe writing Null in chat seems to trigger this disconnect thing. Some weird silhouette peering from behind the structure here. Almost looks like somebody's house, somebody's hiding hole, with a door and 2 torches placed on the outside, almost as if it's been carved into a hill. And that's maybe the sun or the moon that has been turned into whatever this is. Perhaps this is an indication of something we might end up finding as we pop out of that door of our little hidey house. Certainly wouldn't want to see this as I pop out. And we've been killed again. I was not too far from house this time though. Alright, we can get our stuff. I wasn't too far from our home this time. And Null is still present in the world somewhere. Clearly we do not want to say its name. God, look how much... Whoa! My armor has been damaged massively by that attack. And my leggings have just broken? Okay, now that's terrible. Clearly the damage it does is also affecting our armor here. This is very annoying. Didn't want to lose all that iron, but it's okay. Let's get this wheat. Lovely. Oh, wait, I'm realizing I'm gonna need 3 buckets, aren't I? I'm gonna need 3 buckets for the milk and so that I can craft a cake. Other than that, we're just gonna need sugar and not much else. Cool, that can be a little side quest for us for today. Try to get that cake going. Clearly gonna need iron again, though. Alright, which direction have I not gone? And I've gone that way, I've gone that way. I think I've gone a little bit that way. Let's try going this way then. Pretty sure I've not explored even a little bit in this direction. So far, I guess the only anomalous structure that we have seen is that glass column. We have seen a white entity in person. And that fog thing keeps appearing occasionally from time to time. Yet, we're gonna still continue to explore. Okay, I see some iron up there. Good. What is that? It's a new block, isn't it? The calcite or something. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa. Yeah, this hill is really good. There's a lot of iron here. Excellent, okay. I think this is one of those, like... I don't know, one of those structures that generate, or one of those terrains that generate with a lot of iron. This calcite block is beautiful. Would have loved to build a house with this, but it'll probably just get destroyed. There is a setting in the config I can disable so that it doesn't destroy my house, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Do let me know in the comments if I should disable that for the next episode, perhaps. Which, I'm not sure yet if I want to make this into a series or not, so do let me know if you would like to see more of this, in the comments. You know, I'm starting to think about this now, even thinking of the history of this mod. I don't know, it just makes me think back of those old internet days, where every single website you went on was scary. You didn't know what was out there, it was the Wild West, it was incredibly unnerving just going out there on the internet. You don't know what kind of people you would find, how hostile they might be, and even if it wasn't, that's how you felt at least. So vulnerable, exposed to a global audience as you went onto a website. That's how this feels. Out in the open, I'm kind of out there. Any event that happens, I will be caught by it. Also, we've got a lot of iron, well over a stack here. That is excellent. I'm not sure what we can make with this much iron. I can make maybe another set of armor at some point. We're gonna need it, I think. Perhaps those extra buckets that I needed to make the cake. That's good. Look at my house down there. So weird how that hill has been carved out in a way. And my little shack just sits on one corner of it. What's this? Made an achievement saying go away. Can I access that? Advancements. Go away. This place is not for you. How strange. It's that sort of general hostility that you feel in this mod, isn't it? Clearly you're not welcome. Some entity is constantly against you. Well, let's get this going. It might be worth making another furnace, although I'm really running out of space in this shack here. Might just break into the wall here. There we go. And... lovely. We'll get some more going in here. And lovely. Now let's go find a cow. Hopefully we can do it before nighttime. Moo! Moo, cow! Moo! Moo! Trying to look for a cow. Moo! Hi, Moo. Can I get some milk? There we go. Lovely, let's head back. Now, I don't remember for the recipe if you need 1 egg and 2 sugar or 2 sugar and... oh my god! Let's get back. What I was saying is I don't remember if you need 1 egg and 2 sugar or 1 sugar and 2 eggs, but... whatever it is, we'll find out in the daytime. Great. It's foggy again. God. The sound is ear-piercing. Right. I'm gonna get back. Did it just turn daytime all of a sudden? I don't know. Gotta get out. There we go, get this iron going. Let's put it in my chest. Yeah, it looks like it might be daytime. Yeah, the sun is rising up. That's so strange. And the night just vanished completely. Well, right. Can I remember the cake recipe? I don't want to look at the the crafting book here. Let's not make bread. There we go. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Tell you what, let's play risky. Let's go outside and eat it. Let's build a little platform and put our cake down. Great, I'm not even hungry. I can't eat it. Well, that's just gonna stay out there. Hopefully Null doesn't take her cake away. Maybe if we see the cake disappear, we'll know that something's going on. Null, don't you dare touch my cake. I can handle you being mad at me, I can handle you destroying my house, but if you take away my cake, we're gonna have problems. Oh my god, my screen's black and there's a creeper. I can't see anything. Where's my shield gone? Wait, how... Since when has my shield been gone? I'm gonna get back in the house. I need to make a shield. What happened? Oh, it's on me, right here. Strange. Very strange. Let me quickly make myself some new leggings. That's what I'm missing. There we go. And the iron can go back in here. I want to keep putting all my iron in the chest in case my furnace gets destroyed or something. I guess I can hope my chest doesn't get destroyed as well. Weird. That screen going dark thing has happened before. I'm starting to think it's not my monitor. Just trying to write different stuff in chat and see if I can cause anything to happen. You know, now that I think about it, this mod has a lot of similarities to Voices of the Void. And in that game, you're also just going about your daily tasks, completely unaware of any problems, just doing your job, getting used to the wide, expansive world around you, the beautiful facility. Oh, there goes the fog. The beautiful facility, and then all of a sudden something will catch you off guard. A random event will just take place as you're going about your day. You'll just be left completely confused and in shambles about what might have caused it and what could be lurking in that giant facility. Like in Voices of the Void, your tasks are just to process drives and listen to sound from space. And that has inherent creepiness in itself. Whatever's out there, beaming these signals towards our planet. Us being alone in a facility, being the only ones deciphering them and listening to them. Meanwhile, dealing with our own internal struggles, being present there. All alone, knowing what happened to the previous employee that used to work there. Voice of the Void is a beautiful game, and this mod reminding me of it is absolutely incredible. And I think there's some sort of value to taking a mod like this slowly, not rushing things, just playing the game casually and discovering stuff. Because you'll see a lot of horror mods on Minecraft and Let's Plays of them on YouTube, where the YouTuber is just trying to constantly get through everything at a really fast pace, and that's happened sort of with survival Minecraft as well. Here we go. That's another night. We are on day 9. One more day and we'll be... Oh my god. What's happening? I don't want to go to bed. I want to kind of see what's going on here. You can see the progression of how I've gotten somewhat more confident as I'm playing through this. Now I'm willing to step out in the dark and look around a little bit. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh, I think I'm gonna regret that. I regret it. I regret it instantly. Go back. Go back. There's my cake. Go back. I'm going to bed. And that music is back. Like a fading memory that has come back to haunt us. God. Well, got a lot of wood going here. Might come in handy if I need to make something. And the music cuts off again. I wonder if we'll be able to find more physical anomalies as we move on. Like that structure there. I wonder if we'll find something similar if we explore a bit more. Let's go back in this direction. I don't think I explored it for too long before I came back. Lots and lots of iron still. It's very handy, although I don't think we need much more for a while now. Tell you what, this was a pretty phenomenal spawn though. Oh! Speaking of, look at this! Emerald! Now that's really cool. If we find a village, we can get a— oh my god, more! This is incredible. If we find a village, we can get some sort of trading going. It might actually be worth actively looking for a village. No, just a little bit there, but god, 3 emeralds already is incredible. Oh, and there's more. Wow! So I think that means this is probably an extreme hills biome then. 000. And it's not from null, it's just from seemingly the server side itself. The message has no name behind it. What happens if I copy it? Almost like some sort of weird error in the code just getting sent through the chat. Further playing into that broken script name. Oh my god, this is incredible. So much emerald. 8. This is gonna be really handy if we find a village. Let's go down here. Oh, there goes the fog again. I hate that sound so much. My screen's gone dark again. I can't see anything. That is so horrific. That's probably one of the scariest things that this mod throws at you. Because you're left in complete darkness. God, the screen is glitching out like crazy right now. It might actually be worth going full on nomad for this mod. Just leaving our house behind completely. Just crafting a bed that we take anywhere we want to go and then just sleep there. Okay, we have found snow. I'm worried it might be powder snow, so I don't want to go there. That fog is so terrifying, just not knowing anything that could be standing right within a few blocks away from me. Engulfed and veiled by the immense fog. Wow, I like some of these flowers. Look at these orange tulips. Very beautiful. Let's grab some of these. Might be able to decorate our house a little bit. If we can't build it any bigger, we can at least make it look nicer, hopefully. What is that? Oh god, that's the sound of the bees. Huh. If this fog can disappear— oh my god! The timing of that. Lovely. Oh, I think my home's right there. I can see the sugarcane. Beautiful. Let's head back. Let's, where can I place these? Let's just place them right here. Something like this. Let's see how that looks. Ah, look at that. So pretty. So pretty for our cozy little house here, isn't it? Might be worth sort of decorating this just a tad on the outside. Let me see if I can get something going. Alright, this is what I've come up with. Certainly not the prettiest thing, but hey, it's something. Kinda like that. Cool. Let's go back inside, perhaps, and we'll call this night completed. And go to bed. Lovely. Ah, you know, we're starting to get settled into this. We're starting to get adjusted to the hostile yet occasionally comfy environment. And our house is looking cozier than ever. Look at this. But I think that's what just happened to my hunger bar. My entire hunger bar just got taken away out of nowhere. Pretty sure it was full. Well, I think that's a good time to finish off this episode. If you all enjoyed, do consider leaving a like, and inshallah I'll see you all in the next one. Do let me know if you would want this to be a series as well. But for now, bye bye.